Most people hit the gym and go on with their day, but there's a little group of people like us who love lifting heavy circles for some reason. But how did we even get here? Every gym rat goes through 5 stages of life, from a scrawny little boy to an absolute unit. Stage 1. Beginner. You're just a small sissy boy, and yet to discover the love for getting a pump. Right now you probably love another kind of pump. When one day one of your friends calls you up and goes, "Yo, you wanna hit the gym with me tomorrow?" You say, "Yeah, why not?" and then ghost him for 3 weeks. But then you realize it might actually be good for you to get out that sweaty gaming chair once in a while. And so you go to the gym for the first time. You're only doing exercises your buddy shows you, and if you went alone, you're in and out in 15 minutes from the pure embarrassment. The machines look like some alien tech, and you have no idea how to use them. You wake up the next day and it's the first time you've ever felt your muscles so sore. So the only reasonable thing to do is post a story and unknowingly look like the biggest chud. And so you enter Stage 2, Newbie. Your free week pass just ended and you realize you kinda like it here, so you get an actual membership. The 6-pack isn't showing through t-shirts yet for some odd reason, so you pull up good old trusty YouTube and put in how to get abs. This is the moment you discover Athlete X and all the glory that comes with that. Now you think you know how to do all kinds of exercises, but in reality, your bench still looks more like a worm cosplay than anything else. At this point, you have hit your first real leg day, and stairs become your #1 enemy for the next 3 days. You have a flex off with a mirror, and your mind plays this trick where you have to tell everyone that they should feel your bicep because it got 10 times bigger in those 3 weeks you've been in the gym. At this point, you're probably still not the brightest guy in the gym. Asking someone how many sets they have left and then awkwardly standing way too close for 10 minutes still seems normal to you. You casually leave your 10-pound plates on the bench, but you're starting to get the hang of it. More friends start to come along, and you find that the gym is way more fun with friends. And this is where you enter Stage 3, Obsession. This is the golden age. You've been going to the gym for half a year now, and you can see actual progress in the mirror, not just placebo. And you're obsessed. You and your friends hog the bench for 3 hours and hit crazy 1 plate 1 rep maxes like nobody's business. 4 sessions a week becomes 7. And now you're not only skipping leg day, but rest days too. The gym regulars are probably giving you the nastiest side eyes, but you're too busy ego lifting on a lat pull down, on which you don't feel a single fiber in your back working. People don't even bother asking you how many sets you got left, because you're blasting Brazilian funk so loud half the gym can hear it. When you're not at the gym, you're watching gym content on your phone. You've bought all the products your favorite totally vegan and natty influencer promoted. Your mom officially thinks that her dearest child is using steroids because she saw you dry scooping pre-workout. Oh yeah, now your day is impossible without 3 times the recommended dose of caffeine. Unfortunately, there's a dark side to all this tomfoolery. Because of all this fitness media you consume, you might develop body dysmorphia, and if that happens, you're now in Stage 4, Ride or Die. The hype is starting to die down. You find yourself going to the gym alone more and more often. At this stage, it's most optimal to be heartbroken. You're wearing a hoodie with the hood up at the gym. You start taking it more seriously, counting calories, hitting macros, all sets to failure, actually hitting legs and having rest days. You're weighing your chicken breast at 2 AM on a Tuesday. Eating the same 4 meals every day somehow comforts you. Missing a session feels like a genuine crisis. You reschedule your plans around the gym. Oh, and that childish Brazilian funk? Yeah, not anymore. You're now either listening to Divorce That Rock or real TikTok audios. Your caffeine addiction has gotten really out of hand. You don't even feel the energy, just a crash. At this point, you probably hit your 225 bench. You're now in the best shape of your life. People are actually impressed and ask you for advice. But you follow guys on Instagram who compete for the Mr. Olympia, so in your head, you're still small. But at some point, you realize that you're probably not gonna be a bodybuilder. So you move on to Stage 5, Peace. The gym becomes routine. It's embedded so deep in your life that it's weird to not hit the gym. But you're not obsessed with it like you used to be. Progress is really slow compared to the start of the journey. You don't track anything anymore. You show up, put in the work, and leave. You can now spot exactly which stage every person at the gym is at just by looking at them. The complete noobs trying to figure out the machines, the Stage 3 guys racing to 225 bench. You were all of these people at some point, and now just smile and mind your own business. You are him, one of the biggest guys at the gym. The gym staff know you by name. Regulars can't stop staring when they see how much you bench. You have achieved peak gym status. This is the stage where people stick to the gym for the rest of their lives and become the old guy at the gym, telling everyone that he used to bench 405 back in his day.